People. Que pasa, suck, passe, what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news. If you don't believe that the system of justice in Jamaica is corrupt, including our highest officials, judges in the parish court, judges in the circuit court, general legal counsel, then people, you are living under a rock. However, I am going to give you an example that might convince you. On the 22nd of November 2021, the JDF Coast Guard, they were doing a routine scout of the island, the borders, when they intercepted a boat. When them approached the boat, going at the boat, they realized that this boat had some contraband. They held 3 persons. This was in the coast of Black River, which is in St. Elizabeth. Now, people, during this search and seizure, they arrested 3 individuals. 40-year-old Daniel Hunt, 31-year-old Jason Weatherburn, 36-year-old Elvis Johnson. They were locked up. They were charged. They were all given 1 million Jamaican bail. People, 1 million Jamaican is about 7,000 to 8,000 US dollars. You do the maths at 145, 150. However, when they searched this boat, they found 2,000 kilos of cocoa. Estimated street value 46 million US dollars. Do the conversion at 150. 6.9, almost 7 million Jamaican dollars street value. Now, people, there's a thing that is called let the punishment fit the crime. Let the sentence fit the crime. However, people, the bail should also reflect the severity of the crime or what you were charged with. So, people, 3 persons, 1 million Jamaican each, for $46 million worth of cocoa. 6.9 billion with a B. Don't get it confused, not million, B. Billions. Now, people, these youths were offered $1 million bail. They went back to the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on Thursday. However, this time the DPP, she intervened, meaning Paula Llewellyn. She said that because of the severity of the allegations and the amount of cocoa, that bail should be bumped up to $5 million. So, people, they are now on 5 million Jamaican dollars bail, each of them. 5 million Jamaican, 35,000 US, 40,000 US, if so much, for 46 million US. So, people, again, even though it is a 5 times increase, 500% increase, it is still not reflecting the severity of their crimes. However, they go back to courts on July 25th of 2022, this year. Now, people, what could have gone wrong and what would make a country like Jamaica, that is already plagued with crime, give these people such a low bail, $1 million at first? Because Jamaica is bad enough already. Jamaica is plagued with crime and violence. These people and the scammers, they are known for having all sorts of artillery, high-powered, A to the K, M to the 16, AR, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling, to defend their property, defend their profits, because it goes hand in hand, obviously. However, what I have to question is there some sorts of lodge or Freemason going on with these judges and the lawyers? And people, the answer to that is yes. Because we've all heard that as wise as a judge. However, people, based on the decisions of these judges lately, when it comes on to all man, pastor, where I jump over the fence of Little Picnic and we see them get $300,000, $350,000 bail. It is not as if that is not bad enough. However, 3 people, 46 million US, 6.9 billion Jamaican worth of cocoa, and them get less than 8,000 US bail each. Now it's bumped up to about 35,000 US each. Now people, I am going to show you the difference. Do you know what type of bail you would have gotten if you were caught in the US with 2,000 lock, 2,000 bird? I doubt that you would get any sorts of bail. And if you did, it would be in the tens of millions of dollars. And then you have to put up some sort of surety, some sort of property. However, in the case of Jamaica, they were given $1 million bail and some sorts of surety, meaning property, meaning asset. Now people, what is $1 million to a drug dealer? Don't you know that if these people realize them are going to lose this case, it is the easiest thing for them to do is run left that $1 million or $5 million. It does not make much of a difference. Them can find that easy like 1, 2, 3. So therefore, how do you as a country, how do you as a relevant authority, being the judge, being the prosecutor, agree with something like that or even make that fly in a place like Jamaica where we see crime and violence is running rampant? It makes absolutely no sorts of sense. So therefore it tells you that if you have a good lawyer, if you have money, you can basically get away with murder. You can beat the system, you can buck the system. And people, this is yet a next perfect example that these lawyers and the judge, the lawyers have the judge in them pocket, and these dealers have the lawyers in them pocket. So therefore, it is nothing but a call. It is nothing but some sort of meeting that is held under the table. And people know, say, listen, when you go in a court, more than likely, the prosecutor might be a part of it. However, the judge and the lawyer, definitely. Everybody is in collaboration. Everybody is in synchronized corruption in a Jamaica. Now people, there was a case a couple of decades ago in which they found a ship that was coming from overseas. One of them places, Colombia, South America. And people, there was 4,000 locks on that ship. That case went to court. When that case went to court, everything missing, not even crumbs not dead. So therefore, the poor, whichever locker, whichever safety box, them have them in, whichever vault they had it in, everything missing. So people, we can only assume, and people, I am not saying that they are not legitimate soldiers, JDF, poor in a Jamaica. However, people, if them tell you say a 2,000 them fine, you can assume that it might have been 3 or even 4. And what is even worse, none of these 3 persons, based on the clues that we are seeing right now, will see a jail cell. Well, they've seen the jail cell, will be stuck in any sort of jail cell. This case based on what we are seeing right now. We are seeing all the signs, and it's very disturbing. This case, more than likely, as we speak right now, if you go and check, if you do an inventory of that 2,000, I am sure a couple of hundred is going to be missing right now. I am sure as time goes on, more than likely everything is going to be gone. More than likely, when this case, if it gets to court, more than likely all the evidence is going to be gone. More than likely, the judge, the lawyer, something is going to be swept under the rug. More than likely, it is going to be a 9-day talk. More than likely, Jamaica is going to continue to get corrupt. More than likely, a whole lot of persons are going to be losing their life because of the very disturbing trend that exists in Jamaica. Corruption, 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 and greed. Nobody, including the prosecutor, the judge, the DPP, JDF, JCF, everybody is looking out for self. Everybody have a selfish mentality, and that is why Jamaica is a SHITHOLE country without a shadow of a doubt. And that is why the rich man will forever get away with MURDER. He can do anything or she can do anything. Once you have the money, you can pay your way out of anything in a Jamaica. And people, if you think that I am lying, watch and see if this case ever get any sorts of conviction. If these people ever see any sorts of sentence. The only type of sentence they are going to see is when their lawyer writes to the judge and the judge say everything good, point blank and period.